Okay. So far last time we have seen about this associative memory. Several things we have seen about this associative memory. So this one, for this reason, associative memories are used in applications where search time is very critical. This also we have seen this one, and then hardware organization. This also we have seen this one, and then this example also we have seen, and then about this we were talking about. This also we have seen actually. In fact, this also we have seen. Now coming to this one, this we have to discuss. One cell of associative memory. This one we have to discuss. From here we will start from here. So here if you see the point here is, let me take the pen. This you see this one is uh, first one here. Everywhere the suffix you see this one, this first one, this first suffix. There are two suffixes here. Two suffix here. I'm talking about the first suffix. It's indicating the word here. Word one, word I, word M. So the first suffix is about the which word it is, first word or second word. Meaning you can say like a row. It is a row type you can think of. And the second suffix, this one, this is the second suffix. This is about this one. You can think of like column wise here. Column wise you can. So now our intention is, suppose say here how many in a row, in a row means in a word, how many bits are there total, how many bits are there here? Can someone acknowledge? Acknowledge means I shouldn't be waiting much time. Someone unmute and tell how many bits in a word. Hmm.
Three.
Huh?
Three.
Three. But if you can you see
Yes.
carefully here? You just see, I'm giving you time here in a word here. Don't type anyone in a chat video. Don't type. I have to skip the presentation. I have to go to the chat video and see. So that I don't want to do. I am in the presentation mode now. You unmute yourself and talk. In this row, you see the row first here. This is the row. Row means what? The word itself. The word itself. Let me clear this. This one. This word itself. This word itself is a, let us say, it's a row. This is the row 1, and then this is the row I. Likewise here is a row M. So meaning what? In each row one word is there. This is the one word is there. In one word what we have, few bits are there here. Few bits are there. In a word what we have, few bits are there. Now the question is, in this, in a row, in any row, how many bits are there? That's the question. Expecting answer. Expecting answer from you people. Baba, are you people there? Anything wrong with you people? Hello? This way of interaction, it is not possible to deliver good content.
N bits then.
Then, thank you, Baba. I have to offer thanks to the God today. Amma, at least one fellow could able to answer this. There are n bits in a row. In a given word, there are n bits. You see the second suffix here. Second suffix. Keep monitoring the second suffix. The n here. So in a word, in a given word, or in a row, there are n bits. Now suppose say our plan is not to compare all n bits. This 1 to n bits. Our idea is only to pick fewer bits and ensure that that match is happening. That match is happening. The other bits we are not bothering whether match is happening or not. About them we are not bothering. We are bothering about only fewer bits. So in such case also, This M, you know, this M, if because our intention is to ensure that fewer bits match is happening, even if your bits match is happening, this is set to 1. That depends upon what is our algorithm. That is what happens here is uh, here, the other side here. This, you see the other side. Other side means this side, which is not shown here anything. So this is actually running a algorithm. What is running? There is a software algorithm running. So that decides which portion to match and which portion not to match. Accordingly, we set the bits here in the hardware. This is the key. This is the key. This is the key register. In this key register, what it does is wherever the match needs to happen, there it sets the bits as a 1. So who is deciding that? This algorithm is deciding, software is deciding. For example, in your mobile phone, again the contacts example I am giving. The contact example, different mobile phones have different algorithms. So your Samsung may have different algorithm, your Redmi, your Realme, your iPhone, all may have different algorithms. So if you open your contacts book and if you type searching candidate with several candidates with a COA, some algorithm may reflect wherever C is there. Wherever C is there in one phone, wherever C is there, all contacts are popped up there, lined up there. Some algorithms will not show with only one character. They need at least 2 characters. Some algorithms don't show with 2 characters. They need 3 or more characters. That's what I'm talking about, this algorithm. So that algorithm decides here in this key register, which bits needs to be set. Here this is whether to set, whether not to set. Like that, who is deciding? This algorithm is deciding actually. Based on that, if match is happening, based on the set algorithm, if match is taking place, then the corresponding bit here in the match register will be set to 1. If no match is entire word, there is no match at all happening, then this is set to 0, like that. So that is what this figure is all about. So this is hardware, how this is, last time we have seen this one. We have set here this portion. Now this is argument register and this is a word register. This is the argument, this is a word 1. If you see this one and this one here, because match will happen only where ones are there. So here this one and this one. There is no match at all. So that's why here it is a no match. If you see the other this one, that is let me take this one. This one and this one. Meaning this argument register contains this 101 and this one here. The match is happening here. Just that's why this is the match is shown here. So this match happening or no match happening is related to this portion here. We are not bothering about the other bits here. These other bits, we are not caring at all. We are not bothering. Only our this algorithm, according to this algorithm, first 3 bits, this MSB said if bits are matched, then it considers like match happened. If first 3 bits match not happening, then it considers no match happened. This algorithm. Is that clear there, everyone? Respond. Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes. Are the people there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's what the thing is here about this. Let us clear this and go to this. Now, what is that we are focusing is The internal organization of typical cell, PIJ, is shown in figure that we have seen already. It consists of flip-flop storage elements, that is FIJ, is a one flip-flop, and circuits for reading and writing and matching cells. So we are talking about internal organization. This internal organization here, this associative memory internal organization. This is how it is. How it is means it is having flip-flop storage element and circuits for reading, writing, and match the cell up. So this is the internal circuitry of internal organization of that associative memory. The input bit is transferred into the storage cell during the write operation. Input bit, you see the input bit here. This input bit here somewhere here we show it. This is internal one cell. This complete is a your this one. This is your CIJ. Is that clear to everyone there? What we are trying to because you have to get this very clearly without any doubts. It's a solid question. External exam solid 10 marks, not less than 5. Maximum 10, not less than 5. So this is a one cell associative memory. This is a one cell. One cell means this CIJ. What is there inside? This is there inside. This entire thing is there here inside. This one. This you see C11. In this C11, what is there? This is there inside hardware. This hardware is there. So let us again go back here. So the input bit is transferred into the storage cell during write operation. During write operation, right? Then we use this one here. This one. That is this one. This input for writing. If you want to write inside the memory. Through this we do that. The bit stored is read out during the read operation. So that is, if you go here, if this is enabled high, read is high. During write operation, this possibly may be low, and this is high. And the word is given through this input here. And during write operation, this is held high. So the bit stored is read out during read operation, meaning at that time what is happening here is this is set to 0 and no word will be given through this input because it is reading out. So at that time this is 1. So that is the setting here. So let me again clear this. So the match logic compares the content of the storage cell with the corresponding unmasked bit. Here something that you have to focus, remember. The match logic compares the content of the storage cell with the corresponding unmasked bit of the argument and provides an output for decision logic that sets the bit in MI. So you have to remember this. Why I am emphasizing this means this you see this is to someone, those who are serious there, it may confuse here. We have to use the term unmasked here. This one for this portion. This is unmasked. This is called unmasked. So this is unmasked. Where unmasked transparency is there, it is seen with the words here, whether they are matching or not matching, because unmasked. This portion is masked. So that's what here, this is the match logic compares the content of the storage cell with the corresponding masked bit. Wherever you have put the corresponding masked bit, that is once, corresponding unmasked bit of the argument and provides an output for the decision logic that sets the bit in MI. MI is what your match register. So this is your match register. Corresponding bit is set to 1 or 0 depending upon this comparison. So now this one is your argument register contents. Your argument register. This is your argument register bit. And this is your key. So what we have to understand from this one cell is, if you see the match logic here, what is coming to the match logic? Apart from the argument bits, apart from the key bits, they are also coming this one. If you see here straight away, this one here, you see one minute. You see the argument here. You see the key here. Other than this, what else is coming here to this cell? This word bit also, right? This is the word here. So this is one is argument register. This A is the argument here. If you go back here, this is your argument register. This is your key register. And this is your input, that is word coming. Inside here are the cells, those C, I, J, those are the cells. That is shown here in this. That's why here this cell, if you come here, for this, what we call this match logic, we are now talking about the match logic, how this match is happening. So this match logic actually taking inputs from argument register, from key register, and from the word bit also. Let us elaboratively see how this is happening, the match logic here. In this example, this is a mathematical expression. So the match logic for each word can be derived from the comparison algorithm. There is an algorithm. What is that algorithm? It's a comparison algorithm for two binary numbers. First, we neglect the key bits and compare argument in A with bits stored in the cells of the words. The very first point is, we neglect the key. We are not taking into consideration the key bits. Only compare argument in A with whom bits stored in the cell of the words, meaning argument register and the word. Both are compared here. So at that point, we are not talking about the key. Key is not taken into consideration. So word I is equal to the argument in A. This is the A register, argument register. So here you have AJ is equal to Fij. J is, you substitute here like A1 all through AN. AN, okay? A, here J, this J. A1, this is J. Because N bits are there in the argument register. Now that is equal to, if that is equal to Fij. What is Fij? In the word register, these are the Fij in the word register. This is word here. This is we are calling Fij, any bit in this. So let us go here. That Fij is a, you take here for example, first word it is. I is a first, that is row. Let us say this is the first word. And the J corresponding J is maybe 1, maybe F1, 2, likewise